gentlemen, I'm Dean.
And I'm Ben.
And we're on the hook. Today we're doing another interview video to give everybody an idea of what we're doing and what we're going to be doing next. When we're done, we'd appreciate it if people put in their comments and let us know what they think. Anyway, my daughter's here. She'll be conducting the questions for us, and my son will be behind the camera for us today. But anyway, Blue, let's get started.
Okay. Do you plan on fishing more outside of the Fraser Valley?
Yeah, we do. We really want to stick to our roots and keep most of our fishing in the Fraser Valley. But we will be doing excursions to outside, to the interior, to
Mountain Park.
Yeah, out to Squamish, places like that, Whistler even. But mostly that's going to be probably next spring. There probably won't be much out of the Fraser Valley through the winter. I think it's going to be mostly here. But yeah, we want to spread ourselves around and get out there and see some places that we haven't seen before and fish some places we've never fished.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to more outside of Fraser Valley, BC trips myself into the interior, and hopefully somewhere in Saskatchewan along the way.
Oh, absolutely.
So there's lots to come for the channel and outside of the Fraser Valley. This is just the beginning, folks.
Just the beginning, absolutely. Next question, my girl.
Will you be doing a catch and cook in the future?
Well, this one I'm going to leave for Ben because I know he's really fond of this one.
I love eating fish myself, but mainly just trout. And if we could do a halibut catch and cook, it'd be outside the Lower Mainland, another trip. But no, yeah, we're planning to do a catch and cook video. You'll probably find it very entertaining, kind of amusing. Hopefully,
maybe a little sickening too.
Maybe a little sickening. The idea.
Eagle.
Oh. A bald eagle flying through the river valley here. That's awesome.
As we're doing our
interview.
Little shot of nature. But back to the question. Yes, we will be doing a catch and cook, and not going to give any hints to what sort of a catch and cook we're doing, but it's coming soon.
Absolutely, and it should be fun. Should be a good laugh, actually. Anyway, next question.
Which fishing location has been your favorite out of all your videos?
What was your favorite?
My personal favorite fishing location was Marquardt Lake up in Merritt, because it was new trout. Something different than rainbow, cutthroat, and brook. Brook trout was another pretty fish.
Yeah.
Just a bucket list fish.
Was really nice to get.
Surprising.
Especially a new trout species.
But it was surprising. We weren't expecting it. We weren't expecting the brook trout, and that was probably one of my favorite trips.
Of the local stuff, my favorites would be the pond, of course. Mostly just in the winter time. Through the summer, it's not the greatest fishing in the pond. Second, of course, I would go with Rock Creek. And I'm sure you agree with that. Lots of nice trout pulled out of Rock Creek.
Yeah, locally, I guess yeah. The Rock Creek is my favorite too. Yeah. Beautiful fish, fun spot, usually produces most of the time. But on to the next question, Blue.
What's the most frustrating thing you have to deal with while fishing?
Well, I'm going to direct this one again to Ben because he's been having some serious bad luck.
My most frustrating part fishing is trying to hook up to another sturgeon. When we started this channel, it was stills and slideshows, and in 2 years I haven't hooked up to a sturgeon. So spending days and days and days fishing, watching Dean catch them, and not hooking up myself, for me, is the most frustrating thing fishing. Catch you later.
Yeah, for me, the most frustrating thing is targeting a fish and then getting skunked. And then you get absolutely nothing, not even any kind of fish. And then it's like, well, okay. Like we went out, originally we went to Deer Lake and Lafarge trying to catch carp. Could we catch carp? Not for the life of us. So we improvised and caught whatever was available at the moment. Like I think there was a sunfish and catfish at Lafarge, and then there was bass and sunfish over at Deer Lake. And yeah, it was nice to catch fish, but when you're targeting something, I take it as a skunk if you don't get them. Anyway, Blue, what's the next one?
Do you plan to speak more in German in your videos?
Yes, there will be more German. It'll be random little catchphrases and some intro stuff and exit stuff. You know, when we're changing spots, going into a new location or coming from a location, I'll try to speak more in German. But throughout the video, it gets kind of confusing for me to go back and forth sometimes. You know, it's hard to film and narrate what we're doing in two languages.
Absolutely, I'm sure it is, huh? But I'm always impressed with the fact that Ben can do that. I'm impressed with anybody that can do that, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm sure it would get confusing when you're in the middle of a fishing video and you got to try to switch back and forth between languages. Yeah, I can't speak German, ladies and gentlemen. I can understand a little bit, but can't speak it. Anyway, Blue, what's next?
Are there any changes that you want to make with your channel moving forward?
Yeah, there's a few changes we want to make. Well, there's a never-ending list of little innovations and things that we can do to make things more interesting or more challenging or, you know, more fun. But the actual changes that we need to make are just to cut out the coarse language and cut out most of this, you know, get rid of the smoking and the coarse languages. To me, we just got to tone it down a bit. I think our show will be more suitable for everybody if we just tone down some of the language and stuff like that. Yeah, so expect our shows to become a little more family friendly, a little more TV oriented, so to speak. Hopefully that'll make us more eligible for monetization, you know, having commercials in our shows. We are striving as much as we can to get to that point. The love of fishing drove us to this in the first place, but now we realize that people seem to like it. They seem to really enjoy it. So we really want to get ourselves to the point where YouTube will at least be paying for our fishing. So we can go and enjoy fishing and have it paid for. You know, that would be a bonus.
I feel the same way, you know. Fishing is an amazing pastime. It's fun. It's a great way to stay in shape.
That's kind of failing.
Oh, hey, gotta have some humor in the show. But no, yeah, the changes we need to make are less foul language, no smoking. I mean, no foul language if possible. It depends. Everybody's opinion on foul language is different. We use a few words a little too much.
Yes, we do.
That's gonna be eliminated as quickly as possible.
Yes, yes. Yeah, we are. We're getting to the point where we had another run-in with DFO, and another friendly, interaction with them, and we asked some questions and they answered them for us about hatchery trout. And what we did find out is, and for most people probably don't even realize this, a hatchery trout that has not had its adipose fin clipped is not a fish you can take. I'm being prompted by my cameraman here about something, so can you just hold on a moment, ladies and gentlemen?
The camera is dying.
Oh, there's a shocker. Hey, that should be...
Hey, catchphrase of the day, the camera's dying.
We've been talking about putting that on a shirt for... We've had to say it so many times. But let's try to get through this faster so the camera doesn't die. So what's the next one, Blue?
What is your favorite video that you have
I'll start this one off.
Yeah, you go for it. Man.
My favorite video that we've made was, I would say, you know what? Big Fellas.
Yeah, you like big fellas?
Big Fellas, because it was our first carp. It was on my birthday.
That's true.
That was a great day for me.
We had some
It was an
sturgeon
amazing,
misses on that
yeah,
day, too.
sturgeon misses, and for me that was my favorite video making,
Yeah,
because that was
a good one.
a
I have
fish
to
that
admit.
nobody expected to be in where we were fishing.
That's so true.
Another.
Yeah. Another eagle.
Beautiful, guys. Two
Wow,
eagles.
2 eagles flying right by us while we're doing our interview. Anyway, running
So-
out of time here.
Get another question.
Anyway, my favorite on the favorite videos, I would say, is, what did I say earlier, big guy? Do you remember? Huh? Yeah, Under Pressure was one of my favorites. And, what was the other one?
Smallmouth bass.
Oh, yes, and Smallmouth at Cultus Lake was another one that I really enjoyed. That was a good one. Anyway, Blue, on to the next.
What can we do to make our fisheries better?
What can we do to make our fisheries better? Well, what we've found, at least this is from my point of view anyway, is that everywhere we go, people are littering everywhere. Every fishing hole is just stuffed full of garbage. What you pack in, pack out. Because it's just getting disgusting out there. We went to Fish Trap Creek, and there's a platform there that you can go out and kind of overlook the whole swampy area there, or the whole creek and area. And we went through there with the canoe, and okay, during the summertime, the lily pads are really heavy in Fish Trap Creek, right around that platform. And people were throwing all their bottles and garbage, and it's all landing on top of those lily pads. But in the wintertime, those lily pads die, and then all that garbage just sinks to the bottom or floats around in the water. All we're doing is poisoning our fishing holes and our beautiful, woodlands and stuff. It's actually horrible to watch.
You know,
And so for me, yeah, just pack it out. Pack it in, pack it out.
you know, yeah, and if you're at a fishing hole and you see line, someone's left hooks laying around that are broken and rusty, pick them up if you can. Take them out. You know, even if you didn't bring in any garbage, take some out.
Yeah.
You know,
Even if
do
everybody
something
took
for
a
our
little bit
fishery.
every time. If somebody took a little bit in the bag every time they left it of somebody else's garbage, including, get your own stuff or grab a few pieces of somebody else's. If everybody did that, there'd be no garbage. But then I also have to look at the facts that, in public parks there is garbage cans that are readily available. But in a lot of places, the garbage cans are not readily available, and I see people just, they're not willing to carry it away. Well, bring yourself a couple of bags from the grocery store. Take it with you, and pack your stuff out that way. Anyway, on to the next question, my girl. Oh, is that it? We got it? We finished the video. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if there's any questions, any requests, anything you want to see done, just let us know in the comments below, and we will get it like this catch and cook. We'll be getting around to that very soon. Anyway, we'll leave the last word up to Ben, and we'll call this a video.
Yeah, there's a lot that we're gonna be doing, a lot we have done, and you know what? Thank you to all those that have stayed tuned from the beginning, all those that have subscribed and liked the channel. Thank you.
Yes.
We wouldn't be doing this without you.
Yeah.
The likes, the encouragement, the comments. We like your videos. Keep them up, guys. Hey, this video was awesome.
It makes us feel great.
It makes
really
us. It makes us want to do this.
It
Thank
really
you.
does. Yes. Thank you very much, everyone. We're really enjoying doing this. Just keep up the subscribing and likes, and we'll just keep up bringing out videos for you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good one.